A woman in Hong Kong just lost $25 million in a single video call. She was talking to her boss, or so she thought. It was AI, a deepfake, perfect voice, perfect face, completely fake. And it's not just happening in Hong Kong, it's happening here, right now. Sterling here. Let's expose the AI scam epidemic. AI scams cost Americans $4 billion last year. That's billion with a B. The average loss per victim, $50,000. And these aren't stupid people falling for obvious scams. These are educated professionals, doctors, lawyers, engineers, people who thought they were too smart to get scammed because the technology is that good now. Let me show you how the scams actually work, because understanding them is your only defense. There are 3 types of AI scams targeting people right now: voice cloning, deepfake video, and AI-generated text messages. Let's break down each one, starting with the most common: voice cloning scams. This is how they're stealing the most money. Here's how it works. Scammers find a 3-second clip of your voice from social media, a voicemail, anywhere. They feed it into an AI voice cloning tool. Takes about 10 minutes. Now they have your voice. They can make you say anything. The most common scam? The family emergency. They call your parents using your cloned voice, crying, panicked. "Mom, I'm in trouble. I need money. I was in an accident. Please don't call the police." Your mom hears your voice in distress. What does she do? She sends money immediately, because that's what any parent would do. Except it's not you, it's AI, and the money is gone. Real case: a mother in Arizona sent $23,000 to scammers using her daughter's voice. The daughter was fine. She was at work. She had no idea any of this was happening. The voice? They got it from a TikTok video. 3 seconds of audio. That's all they needed. And it gets worse. They're now targeting businesses. They clone the CEO's voice, call the finance department, authorize wire transfers. By the time anyone realizes it's fake, millions are gone. Scam type 2, deep fake video calls. This is the Hong Kong case I mentioned. $25 million stolen in a single video conference call. The employee received an email from the CFO. "Join this video call. Urgent financial matter." She joins the call, sees her CFO on screen, recognizes the face, hears the voice. There were 5 other executives on the call, all familiar faces. The CFO instructs her to transfer funds immediately. Time-sensitive acquisition deal. She transfers $25 million, follows all the internal approval processes. Here's the thing. She did nothing wrong. She followed protocol perfectly, because every single person on that video call was AI. Every face, every voice, fake. The technology? Publicly available, free in some cases. You can download deepfake software right now, generate a fake video call in under an hour. And the quality is good enough to fool anyone, even in real-time video. But it gets even more sophisticated. They're now faking entire Zoom meetings, multiple participants, screen sharing, chat messages, all generated by AI. The tell? There usually isn't one unless you know exactly what to look for, which is why prevention is everything. You can't rely on spotting the fake. You have to verify through a separate channel, always. Video call requesting money? Hang up. Call them back on a known number. If they're real, they'll understand. If they're scammers, they'll vanish. That verification step costs you 30 seconds. It could save you millions. Scam type 3, AI-generated text and email. This one's evolving fast. Old phishing emails were obvious. Bad grammar, weird requests, easy to spot. AI changed that. Now the emails are perfect. Grammar, tone, context, all accurate. They scan your social media, learn how you write, mimic your style exactly. I've seen AI-generated emails that I would have fallen for, and I study this stuff. Real example, an accountant receives an email from her boss. Pay this invoice immediately. The email looks perfect, same signature, same writing style, even references a project they're working on. She pays the invoice, $38,000, gone. The boss never sent that email. AI scraped his LinkedIn, found his email style, generated a perfect fake. They're also doing this with text messages, family members, colleagues, friends. Hey, I'm stuck. Can you Venmo me $500? I'll pay you back tomorrow. Sounds normal, right? That's the problem. It's too normal. The solution? Create a verification system with people you trust, a code word, a phrase only they'd know the answer to, anything that can't be faked with public information. Weird, maybe. Effective? Absolutely. Because AI can't fake what it doesn't know. Now let's talk protection, because knowing the scams is only half the battle. Rule 1. Limit your digital footprint. Every video, every voicemail, every post is potential training data. Make your social media private. Don't post videos with clear audio of your voice. I know that sounds paranoid. It's not. It's strategic. Rule 2. Verify everything involving money, every single time. Someone calls asking for money? Hang up. Call them back on a known number you already have saved. Email requesting payment? Don't click any links. Contact them directly through known channels. Yes, this is inconvenient. $50,000 is more inconvenient. Rule 3. Establish verification codes with family members right now. Pick a word, a phrase, something personal that a scammer couldn't find online. If your kid calls from an unknown number needing bail money, ask for the code word. Real kid will remember. AI won't know it exists. Rule 4. Enable two-factor authentication on everything financial. Banks, investment accounts, payment apps, all of it. Because even if a scammer gets your password, they can't get your phone. Rule 5. Be suspicious of urgency always. Scammers create panic. They want you acting on emotion, not logic. Need money right now? Emergency situation? Can't wait 5 minutes? Those are scam tactics. Real emergencies can wait for verification. Rule 6. Educate your family, especially elderly parents. Seniors lose more money to these scams than any other group because they trust voices. Share this video with them. Walk them through the verification rules. That conversation could save them everything they have. Rule 7. Report suspicious calls and emails immediately to your bank, to the FTC, to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. What if you've already been scammed? Here's what you do immediately. Step 1. Don't panic. You have a brief window to stop some transactions. Call your bank immediately. Report the transaction as fraudulent. If you sent money through Venmo or Zelle, contact them within minutes, not hours, minutes. Wire transfer. You probably won't get it back, but report it anyway. File a police report, even if they say they can't help. You need documentation. Report to the FTC at reportfraud.gov and the FBI at ic3.gov. These reports help authorities track scam patterns, and sometimes they recover money. Then change all your passwords, enable two-factor authentication everywhere. Because if they got you once, they'll try again. Here's the thing, this isn't going away. The technology's only getting better. Within a year, you won't be able to trust any video or voice call from an unknown source, maybe not even from known sources, which means verification becomes everything. Verification is the only defense. The good news? If you follow the rules I just laid out, you're ahead of 99% of people. Scammers target the unprepared, the people who don't know these tactics exist. Now you know, and knowledge removes you from the target list. Share this information because the more people who know, the harder it gets for scammers. $4 billion last year. Let's make sure that number drops. That's the report. Verify everything, protect yourself, and question every urgent request for money.